Hello everyone, my name is MrNJersey and welcome to my channel. We are back with the 10th episode of the new survival series here in Stormworks version 1. Now in this episode we're going to be getting the engines, the fuel tanks and the battery into our brand new big ship. Along with that we're going to have to do some missions and we're going to get into a little bit of trouble. But before we get started, if you are enjoying these videos, don't forget that like and subscribe button and ring the little bell icon to be notified of upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. So that all said, let's get straight into it and get started with this video. So we're back with the next episode of the new survival series. Now in this episode what I want to do is I want to get the engines, I want to get the fuel tanks, and I also want to get the batteries into the creation. And maybe even we'll be able to go for our first test drive in the new boat. So very exciting, so let's jump straight into it. Now we do have to pay attention to our money situation because we are quickly running out of money, so we might need to do some more missions. But let's jump straight into it and let's get some engines inside our creation. Now we're going to go with large engines. I was thinking of 2 large engines on either side, and we have this beautiful hull interior. So one over here, maybe another one over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to create a little bit of a platform for the engines. So I'm just going to go and delete that, and let's just make sure we have the right color. And probably something like that, so a little bit of a platform for these little engines to sit on. We can go and fill in all the extra pieces underneath the creation. Cool. Okay, so let's go and get the engines, and we're going to place, yeah, that's almost perfect actually. So let's place one over there and let's see if we can fit another one. Okay, so it looks like we might need to delete a few more blocks, so we will need to place one there, which means we need to get rid of that. Okay, one more block, there we go, and so that is connected. So we'll probably go roughly here and we're going to rotate it and we're going to invert it, so that way the connections will be the same on either side, and we should be able to put it just over there. Perfect. We can go and fix that one block there if we can. Let's see if it will allow us to put, no, it will not allow us to put anything in there. So what we're going to do is we're actually just going to fill it in as part of that platform, and we can fill all this in too. Okay. So you can see those are like theoretically the mounts for the engines. Great, we could even sink it one, but I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so we've got that in. The next thing we want to do is we're going to need some way of walking around in here. I'm not going to walk on the bottom, and you can see we've already got this here. So what I was thinking is probably let's go with maybe, should we go with a green, like a darkish green color, maybe this color of the deck. Actually, let's go with that and let's just make it a little bit darker on this. So maybe, yeah, that color will be fine. So we're going to go there and let's just go and start creating like a platform that goes across the engine room here. We can put railing on this too, which could be a nice thing to have. But we're going to have that, and then that platform is going to run all the way across over here. So you can see just like that. And we could even go and put something inside here so it looks like, you know, you can see through. So that could actually be a cool idea to maybe put something there. So we got this platform that's going to run all the way through here to the back and possibly even a little bit further along. We're also going to need some batteries. So I was thinking again, once again, to put something here at the back. So let's go with some batteries. And let's see, I think one on either side will be fine. So if we did something maybe like there. So if we can, let's see, if we delete that, and we would go in theory and put it just over there. Okay, so we need to create a little bit of a platform once again for that. So we're going to go and grab some white. We're going to go over there, and then we're just going to go across like so, and across like so, and then just cover that in also. Perfect, so that's going to be the mount for the battery. We'll place that in now. Perfect. Cool. Okay, so we got the battery, we got the engines, and we also need the fuel tanks. Now, the fuel tanks is going to be interesting. I was thinking of putting them maybe over here would be a good idea. So let's just go with that. We're going to stay with a white for now. We'll probably change the color of the fuel tanks to a different color, but let's go with there, maybe to there. Bring this all in, close all of this in, and we're going to go all the way, I think, to about there, I think, and then go up. that should give us more than enough room in this engine for fuel. Okay, so if we were to go all the way there, and then from there we can fill this all in, and we can probably delete all this detailing as we don't really need it. It's going to be covered in any case, so we can just delete it. That way it will give us a little bit more fuel inside the space here. So delete all that out, and we will go from here. I think would probably be the best bet. So we can delete that out. Let's just make sure we're on the right spot. There we go. We're going to go up, and then we're just going to go and fill it in from here. So that would be our fuel tank on either side. I think it will be fine. We are negative in money now, which is not great. So we're going to have to do some more missions in order to carry on building. But yeah, I think that will work. We can even bring it a little bit further along, but I think for now we can even delete all these pieces. We don't need any of this in here. Cool, that is completely sealed, which is perfect, and that brings us to about there. So we can make the refueling maybe over here or even over here, but I think that's a good spot to have the fuel tanks. Hopefully the weight will be fine also. So let's just go and get some fuel spawners or fluid spawners in. Okay, there we go. So we've got fluid meters, we'll need those. So we might as well just get that in now. So we'll get a fluid meter, and we also need a fluid spawner on either side. Cool. Okay, so we have that there, and we have that there. As I said, we could paint this if we wanted to, but for now I think I'm fine. I might actually just put a gauge in, just to make, so we can come down here and read exactly how much fuel we have. And we're going to use, let's go and use something old and classic. Let's use a classic display here, old gauge display. We'll place that down there. Yeah, other way around. Cool. So an old gauge display for our fuel, and that will tell us how much fuel we have in there. Okay, let's get the piping done. So you can see here that we've got everything connected. Well, not connected, but everything next to each other, which is perfect. So we have air, so let's start doing this. We're going to go with another color, so let's go with my lightest blue-green that I usually use for engine rooms. So we're going to go up here, we're going to go across, and we're going to run the piping to where we have our stack, which is going to be, our stack is just over here. So we can just run the piping pretty much just over there. So we'll come around here, maybe go across there. Yeah, we could even go down the center line. Yeah, let's go down the center line. Let's make something different. So if we go there and let's go across, and that should be fine, and we can turn it. And then we can come across here like that. And then we'll go up into here. We'll close this off eventually, so this will all be closed. So we might as well actually, we can do that now. So if we just go and grab the white color again, and let's go and get some enclosed pipes. Go switch to our gray color. And we'll just go with a few of them because we'll need some for exhaust also, because exhaust is going to come out here. Perfect, and we can just fill that in. Great, okay. So let's carry on doing the piping here. So this is the air, so air intake. I think I'm happy with using some of this for air intake. So we're just going to go up, like so. Hopefully it will let me go up. There we go. And we're just going to go into a few of these for air. 1, 2, 3, and that should be more than enough. We might need to put a pump here because we're going more than 10 blocks high, but we'll see. We'll see if it suffers in performance or not. But I think that should be fine for now. The next thing is going to be the exhaust. So there is exhaust, perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to go across, and this one is going to go up, and we're going to run 2 pipes, I think, with the exhaust. So 1, 2, and then we're going to go up, and we should be able to then just go across, I think. Yeah, we should be able to go across. We actually might change the direction of this one and just bring it across like that. Cool. Okay, this one's going to go across like that. I guess we could go something like this. Trying to think how we're going to get it to look pretty cool. So what I think actually I'm going to do, so we delete that, we're going to bring this back to a T-piece, like so. We're actually going to delete some of this air pipe, just to make a little more space. And then this pipe, we'll do another one there, another one there. Grab this, bring this all the way down, and grab this one, bring it all the way down. And we can then come off from here, and this one is going to go across. Cool. Cross, cross, and cross. One more, and we're going to join that. So that's going to be the first exhaust. Then we're going to do the second exhaust, which is going to go in this general direction here. Cool. And then some more straight pieces. So there we go. And some more here. And another one there. Cool. Okay, so that's that. And now just the air that we disconnected, we're going to have to reconnect that. Just like so. 1, 2, 1. And let's go and put that there. Perfect. Okay, so that takes care of the air and the exhaust, which is perfect. We need to now go and get the coolant and the fuel. So fuel will be pretty easy because we can literally just go straight down and then across into that fuel tank. So you see we have some space underneath the creation, so we're just gonna probably just go like so into our fuel tank, and that should work quite nicely. So let's go and get that done. So we're gonna get a T-piece here. And we're going to go down into the mount for the engine, which is going to be over there. And then now we can switch over to some enclosed piping. So we're going to get a enclosed angle, jump in here, and we're going to put an enclosed angle in here. And then we're going to get some straight pieces all the way into the fuel tank. So boom, there we go. And then we can actually just go and put that there. So that's going to allow us to suck fuel directly from that. Over here, actually, we could switch to piping. So let's go with, what should we do? Red. Let's do a red color for our fuel. There we go. Okay, so that's going across there, and we can even change this color if we want to. Perfect. Okay, so that's the fuel, and the last thing we have is cooling. Now, you guys know me, cooling, I usually just go and put direct cooling from the sea. It's the easiest thing I like to do. I'm just thinking if we need a backup, but I don't think we would, to be honest. So let's go and do the cooling. So theoretically, that's coolant in and that's coolant in, which is perfect. We can go and switch that round, and we can just go straight down into, what was that? That was a angled piece, that's fine. And then what is over here? So that's a corner piece. So what we might do, delete that and just go over there. So we're going to get some pipes there. This one's going to go up in there, and this one's going to come down here. So some straight pieces, down, 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 down. And we need another T-piece over here. Let's make sure it's the right orientation. And then we're going to go straight down. Perfect. We can get some enclosed pipes. Luckily, I have some over here, which we can just steal. Hopefully. Nope, won't let me do it. Okay, let's get some straight pieces. There we go, and there we go. Cool. And now we can get some fluid ports underneath here. We can probably get rid of a lot of these weight blocks now because we've gone and put some things inside here. So we're going to go up here, and we're going to do a bend and another bend. Perfect. So that takes care of the cooling for either side of the engine. We need to obviously paint all this and get this done. So let me just paint that. Let's do plain fill. Done. Okay. As I said, we're probably going to remove a lot of these weight blocks. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just go and do that now. I'm going to delete that and delete that. Go back to white. And then do a plain fill again on either side. Cool. Okay, we need to now do the actual power. So what we're going to do is let's go and switch back to our greenish blue color, and we're going to go and bring it, I guess we can go down directly here and then just literally go all the way back. So there shouldn't be anything. Oh, we got that interfering with it. Okay, so maybe we do the other side. We're going to have the other one interfering. So, okay, we'll go through to, let's go over here. That should be fine. We're going to go all the way back. So that's where our piping is going to be. Cool. cool. We can probably even delete some of these extra things that we don't need inside here. Cool, I shouldn't have deleted all that, so we're just gonna go and fix it. And fix that. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna bring the piping down across and then all the way back through here, which will be fine because then it's gonna come out roughly around here, which is where we can then go and put all our gearboxes and things like that. So that should work out quite nicely. While we're down here, I'm actually just gonna fix some of these pieces that I don't like and make it just look like a mount. So we can go over there and over there. Cool, we can add another one over there just in case you do see this at any point. It is actually all covered up and does look pretty cool. Okay, let's finish this piping and let's get these engines done. So we're going to go across and we're going to go down and we're going to go down again, down again, across, and then we're going to go all the way back. Okay, so we come out over here, which is great. As I said, we're going to put our gearboxes and our generators here at the back. One thing I do need to do is I just need to connect this other engine. So we're just going to go over there. We're going to go and grab a T-piece, and we're just going to go up to this one. So we're going to go and grab that. Up, 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 and across. Cool. Okay, so that means that these engines theoretically are now all connected, which is great, actually. Once again, I'm a little worried about our money because we are going into the negative now. But that's fine because what we'll do is we'll just not spawn this. We'll spawn in our survival boat, and I guess we're going to have to go and do some missions just to finish off with the survival boat. And let me just go and switch the paint here. And there we go. Fix that at the same time. Cool. So that's going to be our little walkway. I don't know what we're going to have on the side here for now, but I'm happy with it as it looks right now. Great. Okay, some gearboxes and things like that. So we can go and put them over here at the back. So let's go with gearbox. Also want to probably paint the engines while we're here. Go with the light green color. There we go. And let's go and do the gearboxes. So I don't know how many we're going to need. I'm probably going to guess about 2 or 3 for both of these engines. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go and just make a false platform here, which we'll delete in, I think, in a few minutes. Go there, grab the gearbox, and let's just go with a bunch of gearboxes, maybe something like 1, 2, and I just want to make sure that they are faced. So that one's facing the engine, that's fine. That one's going to face the engine, and that one will face the engine. So we're going to go 3 with now for now, and we're also going to get a generator. Let's go with a medium generator. That should be enough power for this. So if we go and just put it probably something like that, you can kind of see how it's starting to look. And yeah, we can get all the piping done, and then we're going to come out into there. So you can see this is where we actually have our propellers. That's perfect. So we're going to go there, and is it there? No. There? No. One more. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we can get some straight pieces for that. So let's get enclosed straight. We're going to go with this red color. Don't know if that is the same red. Oh well, we'll just go with that for now. Enclosed pipe, so we don't actually leak with water. So that's fine. That's fine. Cool. We could even close this off there and close that off there. Okay, so that will then give us our thrust, which is perfect. And we can now get all the piping done for these gearboxes. We also probably need a clutch in theory, so let's go and get a clutch here. So we can put a clutch going down like that. Cool. Okay, so we're going to come out of the engines, which is this pipe over here. We're then going to go up into our first gearbox, which is this one over there. So we're going to go across, 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 and this one's going to come up. This one's going to go an angle down, and we're going to get that connected. Perfect. So that's going to come into the first gearbox, which is facing the engine. Then we're going to come into the next one, which is going to go down, across and into that gearbox, and then it's going to come out. It's once again going to go down, it's going to go across, and then it's going to go into here, and then from there it's going to go down. Actually no, it's going to go into, let's do a T-piece here. It's going to go into a T-piece, into the clutch, from the clutch into our two different propellers on either side, and there we go. Rotate that, get it connected over there. Perfect. Okay, so that's done. We can even change the color of that and change the color of that. Perfect. We just need to get the actual generator connected. So let's actually change this to that. Turn this across, bring this up, and then we're going to go into this. Now we could add a clutch here, so we could turn our generator on and off as we wanted, but I think for now that will be okay. Cool, that's not looking too bad. So we've got our generator, our clutches, our gearbox, our battery, engine 1, engine 2, fuel tanks, and we've got the same on the other side, which is perfect. That's why I love working with symmetry mode. Now, as I said, we've negative 18,000. That is a little bit of a worry. Will it even let me spawn this in? No. Okay, so it won't let me spawn this in, so we need to go and do some missions. So we're going to go and get our trusty survival boat, and then we're going to head out and do some missions. Okay, so we have the survival boat now. It's pretty much good to go. Everything's on there that we need. The only thing that I want to do, just from past experience, is I want to add some seats here at the back. That will allow us to quickly put people on the back instead of trying to faff around and trying to get them into the interior. So I think some seats at the back will be very useful for what we need. Cool, so let's go and spawn this in. You can see our money has gone up a lot now. It is currently nighttime, which is slightly worrying to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back inside. We're going to sleep until it's daytime. Hopefully we're going to get a mission, and then we can head out and do some missions here. Okay, so we've just gotten a mission that we need to do, and it's just morning now. We need to go and find a ship with a vessel in trouble has been sighted, transponder signal detected. Okay, so that is a ginormous search area. Wow. Okay, this is going to be interesting to find it. So let's go over to our boat, which is just over there. Let me see if I can make this jump. Oh, just cool. Yeah, let's jump inside, close the hatch. Let's get some electric on. All of our equipment's here. Perfect. We might actually need to switch out our flashlights. Cool. Let's jump into the helm here. It's been a while since I've driven this, so engine on, throttle up, nav lights on, and let's put our beacon finder on, and we're going to head in that general direction, see if we can't find anything. Fuel, I've got tons of fuel, so I'm not really too worried about the fuel. Is that the boat there? No, it can't be that easy. It could not have been that easy. I think that must be from an old mission. Transponder's getting loud, but it's not getting that loud. And theoretically that is in our search radius. But I don't think it's that one. Okay, so we're going to keep on heading, and we're going to kind of follow along the train tracks. Where are the train tracks? I think their train tracks should be just over there somewhere. So we'll follow along the train tracks and see if we can't find it. The weather is actually not bad today here in Stormworks, so I'm not really too worried about the weather. Seems like the transponder signal is getting a little bit louder, so I'll meet you guys back when we have moved on a little bit and that's a little bit louder. So we're still heading in the easterly direction. The waves are getting much bigger now, and the beacon finder is picking up something quite consistently, so we should be keeping an eye out for this boat because it is getting very, very loud. This boat should be out here somewhere. Is that it there? Yep, there we go. So you can see we have found it. So we're going to go, it looks like a tugboat of some sort. I don't know what the issue is though. So we're going to turn our beacon finder off. Seems like we don't need that. So we're going to try and get this mission done, and then we're going to loop back around for this mission, and then we'll see what else we need to do. Maybe we need to go and drop some people off at the hospital, or yep, there goes the flare. Perfect. So that is the vessel that we are looking for, which is great. They have spotted us. We've obviously spotted them way before they did. Cool. So we're going to make our way there. The waves are quite large today, but that shouldn't cause any more issues for us, I don't think. See if hopefully there's a tie down point on that boat. We can tie ourselves to it. We can see what the issue is. Doesn't look like there's any fire, so I don't know what the issue is on that boat. Rescue 5 casualties. Okay, so we just need to rescue them. I'm going to start slowing down here a bit, and we're going to try and get a little bit closer to them, and hopefully there's a tie down point. Yes, there is. Perfect. Get a little bit closer. Okay. Is there... Let me get some rope before we do anything else. So we're going to jump out the back here. Going to close that. We're going to get some rope. Oh, we still have some equipment, so to throw that away. Don't need it. Let's see if we can get a little close here. Let's go and connect ourselves to that boat. There we go, and there we go. Okay, so we are connected, which is perfect. We can go and rescue these people now, so we're going to pick them up. You can see these waves are throwing us around. We're going to put them at the back, so we don't have any issues with glitching out in the cabin. Having these tie-down points are so useful on these boats. Okay, so we've got one. Is there another one out here? No, there isn't. Maybe must be all inside then. So let's go see. So we've got another one over there. So that's 2. We need to rescue 5 of them. Okay, let's get the other one over there. Try and jump up here. Come on. There we go. Okay, so they must be downstairs. Where are they? Unless they're in the water. There's no one... No, there's no one back here. So they must have fallen off. Oh, wait. In here, maybe? No. Huh. No one else in here. They must be in the water. It's the only thing I can think of. Definitely said 5 casualties. Anyone down here? No. Okay, they must be in the water. Okay, let's get some diving equipment. Let's go and see if we can find these guys. Do we have diving equipment? We do. Perfect. Anyone? Hello? Hello? Anyone? I don't see anyone. Did they sink? They wouldn't have sunk. I think they would have just floated away. So no, I don't see any other survivors. That's only 2 out of the 5 that we were needed. But let's jump back up on the deck. Let's see if we can do one quick breeze over, see if I can't find anything. Is there any way for us to get up there? Try and get high and see if we can locate them. No one up here. Anyone in the water? Do a quick search. Oh wait, there. Yep, there we go. They are all over there. Okay. So we're going to disconnect our boat, and we're going to go and jump in. We're going to get the boat started, and we're going to try and see if we can just go over to them. They should be over here somewhere. Okay, there we go. Yes, they are all over there in the water. Perfect. Glad we found them. Okay, let's stop the boat over here. Still got my diving equipment on, which is perfect. We got 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's all 3 of them. We'll pick this one up. We'll try and get this one to follow us. Follow. And please follow me, please. Thank you. Okay, let's see if we can jump on the back deck here. Great. So 1 there. There's 2 over here. So 1 more. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to get rid of our diving equipment. Let's get that inside there. Perfect. We can get rid of the rope too. Let's just get some medical treatment for these guys. Make sure they're at full health. Great. Okay, we can jump back in our boat, get going, and we need to take them to the hospital. Now we also need, there's another mission on the way, so we'll pop past that one, which I think is just over in that direction. So pop past that, see what's happening with the other boat. But that seemed, yeah, that's great. I'm pretty happy with that. So we got this one. Boat has gone missing. I think that's the boat we drove past earlier. Just going to see if we can find that. Okay, so what is going on with this boat? There should be tie down points again. So we'll come to the back of the boat, grab some rope, and we'll tie ourselves down. So this boat's gone missing. So we found them. So now we need to know what we need to do with these people. Rescue 5. Okay, so we need to rescue another 5. Okay, we've got plenty of seats, which is fine. Let's just get a tar down onto this boat. We'll just go move a little bit closer. Maybe they're not even on the boat anymore because they've been washed away. We'll stop over there. Oops, that was maybe a little bit too quick. Fine. Let's jump out. Let's get... We're going to use a hose this time. Oh, come on. Wait, I can't use a hose, can I? Let's go and grab some rope. Close that. Open that. Rope. Close that. Are we still even anywhere near the boat? We're not. Okay, let's... Okay, that should be fine. Close that hatch before we sink. Oh, we are far away from this boat. Okay, let's try and wait for the waves to see if the wave will push us a little bit closer. Come on. No, of course the wave won't now. Okay, let's move the boat a little bit more closer to this. To be able to just move a little bit left. There we go. Is that going to be close enough? Okay, let's just do a complete turnaround. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer to it and be a little bit quicker with getting the rope on. We're just going to do a quick loop around here. Also, don't know if there's anyone in the water. Probably is, to be honest. Okay, let's do a loop here. I'm going to come start slowing down. Oh, I don't want that boat to land on my boats. Okay, that should be fine. Let's jump out quickly. Close that. Let's get a tar down on. Ooh, we just ended up on their boat. And now... Man, there we go. Okay, we got a tar down point. Cool. Let's grab that person. Let's put them on my boat. We still got seats here at the back. We're going to have to put people in the interior this time because we don't have enough seats. Okay. So there's 2 people on board again. No, I don't want to do that. Pick them up. Is anyone inside the boat this time? No. Anyone down the engine room? No, there isn't. Okay, so they must be in the water unless they're in here. No, they're not. Okay, so they must be in the water like last time. So we only have 2. I'm going to do a double check quickly on the outside. Make sure there's no one hanging around here. No, there isn't. Okay, so they must be in the water somewhere. Okay, and I just fell in the water. So let's see if we can get this guy on the back. Why? Okay. I'm also going to disconnect that rope before that boat starts sinking us. There we go. Because these waves are worrying because these people are literally going underwater here. Okay, let's... What happened to this person I just picked up? Hello? Oh, it's just the rope I picked up. Cool. So where are these other guys? They're in the water somewhere. So we're going to have to do a quick loop around and see if we can find them. Let me try and time this so that we don't end up sinking our boat. There we go. Cool. Close that off. Let's go and get this. I want to put it into reverse and get out of here. So 5 is reverse. Okay, take it out of reverse. And let's see if we can try and find these guys. We're just going to do a loop around the boat. See if we can't see anything. These waves are not really helping us. And do a little bit of a loop around. They shouldn't be too far from the boat, but if the waves have pushed them, they should be in this general direction here. We're not going to go too quickly. We're just going to slowly go around. See if we can't spot them. Still nothing. This is where having a helicopter in these types of situations is really important, because you can get much better visual eye on the search area and you can spot people much quicker. Whereas for me now, it's almost impossible to spot these people in the water. So what I'm going to do here is I'm probably going to stop the boat, jump out, get on the binoculars and see if we can't spot them from the top of our vessel. Also, while we're not moving is very helpful. So I don't see anyone here. Just wait for the waves to just move a little bit. Because if they are on top of the water, they should be going with the waves. But I don't see anyone else in the water. I don't think they are wearing any of the jacket beacons or beacon jackets. I don't see anyone. Quick them all, wait for this wave to go around, and then we're going to do another quick drive around, see if we can't spot them. I'm going to open up the search area ever so slightly. Okay. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got nearly 8 people, which is quite a lot. It's not bad. Okay, the ballast system is on, which is perfect. Let's do another loop round. So hopefully we can find these guys. Okay, so we're just coming up to the hospital now. I'm going to try and find a relatively calm space, hopefully, to just plop the boat on the beach here. Yeah, that should be fine. Hopefully it's not going to get too damaged or washed away with all these waves. Let's just turn the engine off. Okay, so we finally got everyone out of the water and out of the boat. It wasn't a pleasant experience, but we managed to do it. My boat is, I think, completely damaged, but we'll have to do some repair work. I think it's worth it for all this cash that we're getting. That should be hopefully quite a bit of cash now that we've got in. Yep, so we got 66,000, which is perfect. So let's head back down to the boat. Let's see if we look at, wow, super. So what I'm thinking of doing is trying to see if we can get it out of here, and then once we're out of this area, then do some repair work. That's the only thing I can think of, to be honest. I don't even know if this is going to start. Probably not. Okay, so the majority of all this is fixed. We need to get our bilge pumps working, because that's the only way that we're going to get out of the water here. So they seem like they are on, but possibly have been damaged. So I'm just going to do some brief repair work over here. Okay, so I can't actually do any repair work because we're underwater now. So let's open that up again. Do we have a underwater welding torch somewhere? We don't. Super. That's going to be fun to try and rescue that boat. That's what the waves do to you here in Stormworks if you're close to land. So that is a little bit concerning, but we can fix that. We just need to get a underwater welding torch, repair it, get it back up, and then we should be fine, to be honest. Luckily we do have a base that's very close to here, so we can get back to our base. Yeah, but all we need, literally all we need, is an underwater welding torch. I'm actually going to just turn off the power, just so that when we do come back here, that we do have some power. Cool, let's get that all closed off. Cool. Okay, so there's the boat. It might even wash up to shore at a late stage. But yeah, I think that's probably a great place to end this episode off with. Not the funnest dealing with this. As I said, we really need to tie down points on these harbors here in survival, because pretty much every single mission tells you to come here, and you don't want to be jumping in the water with people. And if you park your boat here, you're just going to get smashed by these waves. So I definitely think that some tie down points or something over here would be useful. But that's just my opinion. As always, guys, I would love to hear your comments in the video description below. Let me know, guys, what you guys think of this video and also the survival series, and what you guys want to see in the next episode of the survival series here in Stormworks version 1. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and found it entertaining and informative as always, and we'll see you in the next one.